Good afternoon, Pinhound Croizo, welcome to my channel. Well, here we are again. Now, this was actually going to be a morning video, but there's been all kinds of madness and shenanigans going on with logging into the game today, which is why I'm now doing this video in the late afternoon, although it's still fiendishly hot and sticky and swelteringly sweaty here in the UK. In my particular part of Wales, far too hot for me to have actually got on with very much useful today. But never mind, let's not dwell on my domestic failures and instead let's have a look at the game. So things are basically carrying on around the base as ever. You can see my Hero Academy still slowly clicking over there. Training still carrying on slowly. I'm nearly up to, what have I got? I've got 20 potential 5 stars sitting in that training camp. I'm going to do a video when I collect. I'm going to do 30 and see if I can get any luck with the lot. Main purpose though of this video is let's carry on with our 4-star raid tournament, the buff boosting one. Now, as you can see, I picked up 1 defeat, which I didn't think was bad going. Buff boosting 4 stars is always one I find particularly challenging, so I was quite pleased with that so far. My team has been working pretty well on the whole, so yeah, so we'll see how we go. Let's have a quick look. My defence team has dropped to D. It was A last I looked because there was only 1, but I've only been hit 3 times, so it does get affected very much very quickly. It's only 3 times, so I'll hope for a few more wins. My attacks were all pretty good. I lost to Barlas. Similar to me, he's gone for what's his name, Boltusk as a tank. Costume Rigard is very good. I don't have Costume Rigard. Really useful. Liu Zhu, I'm wishing I'd put her on my team. It's a Chow, actually. Liu Zhu is really, really annoying on these kind of events, generally speaking. Okay, so we have got... Yeah, okay. For this, because they've got a blue tank and a few extra greens, I'm going to go with Melindor as my extra healer. And going fast and hard, so to speak. Sounds a little rude, beg your pardon there. Just gonna go for... I don't reckon I'm necessarily gonna kill the enemy Kirill before he goes off, which is a pity. No, it's not gonna happen. I can debuff him in 1 move. There we are. So I can debuff him now. He's done a fair amount of damage to my my poor old beloved Melindor himself there, but never mind. Let's go for... I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to assume that I managed to kill enemy Kirill before he messes me up too much. Is it Kirill Boril? Which one are you? Boril, sorry. Boril. Getting the names wrong. Nuts. That didn't go to plan. At all. Still, never mind. This Proteus is good because his poison damage over time does not stop. What do we call it? It doesn't counterattack. There's no counterattack on poison damage. Boltusk is about to go off, and there's relatively little I can do about Boltusk going off. I can't think. Who's this guy? Almer. Glaze turn deals 120 damage to the target. Max health. Nature. Defense against nature goes down. Well, that could be quite useful. They've got a few nature heroes. Fair play. Unless I kill him this turn, I'm going to have to finish him off another time. I might just kill him. Oh, there we are. Good. Boltusk is going to go off. And so Kabon's attack plus the double boosting effect of the buff booster and Boltusk won't be my friends. But even so, I managed to survive that. I am finding on buff boosting at the minute that having a couple of healers definitely helps. You'll notice that I was swapping earlier on. I swapped Kirill for Melindor. I'm generally running 2 healers and going a couple of debuffers a lot of the time. I mean, this time I got 3 debuffers, which is probably overkill. I might have been better off swapping Melindor for what's his name? Somebody like what's his name? Gadarius, or however you want to pronounce his name, who is quite a good, does a boost as well, because obviously I want to be boosting my side as well as stopping the enemy getting boosted. So there we are, Stephen A. Not bad, sir, not bad. Alright then. Victory. Hooray. Right, next one, top 5%. Okay, now this team, now as I always do, there is the caveat in me that what I'm about to say does not mean I'm going to win or anything equally stupid, but this team has, in my opinion, gone with the mistake of having a green tank and a green wing. If you've got, I would always say the tank, unless you're doing a color restricted raid tournament, I would never have the tank the same color as any of the other heroes on your team. It invites color stacking a little bit too much, and of course I will be color stacking here using Guardian Falcon and Bold Tusk together. They make for an awesome amount of tile damage, especially on greens. They have gone Brynhild, who is one of my only Season 4 3-stars. Hang on, that's the wrong way around. Season 3 4-stars. Health. Oh, she's a nearby immune to buff dispels. Oh, that's mean. Immune to buff dispels. I've not seen that one before, so I can't debuff her. Caster nearby allies get plus 74 defense and special skills. Mana generation. Oh, that's quite good, yeah. Actually, Brynhild, I am leveling my Brynhild slowly at the moment, so I better maybe actually should hurry the process up. She looks quite useful. Quite tasty. Well, let's hope. There we are. Small combo there. Bigger. That did more damage than I was expecting. There we go. So I'm going to be targeting Michelle Bold Tusk on their team. Down he goes. Bang, 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 bang. Boo, boo, boo. Sorry, I'm doing that whole thing again. There we are. Bold Tusk is down. Rigard's still a little bit of a threat, which is why I'm just going to pop my old favourite Proteus's freeze and poison on him. It's nice that both he and Sonya now are effectively muted. I know they can still hit me with their regular attacks, but at this point, that's not really what worries me. And then this may not finish him off, but let's just see how much these two red tiles directly underneath Rigard, let's just see how much damage they do to him. Boom! 249 and 240. So quite a significant amount of damage, and that's considering he was not the green hero which the red tiles would have done the most damage to, so that was nice. Tidy. The beauty of Guardian Falcon, who I spent ages trying to get and finally acquired at some point. Let's see. They've gone with Gidaris. To be fair, I think I'm going to try with Gidaris this time. This is going to come down to the board, I think, more than anything else. You're not Gidaris. You're Buddy. Let's see how this goes. So I've got two debuffers, one in green and one in blue, which is always a really good idea when you're facing a team with Boril or Cyprian, for that matter. Nuts. Right, let's try this. Just looking at ways to try and get... I don't necessarily want the board to go mad, because I don't want to just pump mana into Boril. I mean, I can't altogether avoid it. I think this will trigger... Yeah, that triggered a smallish combo. It's always that tricky balance between shifting tiles to try and get something that's useful for you and just feeding the enemy heroes tons of mana, which you don't necessarily want them to have. So it is a bit of a tough balance sometimes. I'm going to Proteus the three of these three in the middle, which will hopefully help. Bold Tusk will hopefully keep everyone alive for a little bit longer. Sonya, there we are. She's got her debuff ready, which is good because that's really beginning to get on my wick, quite how strong they are. I know there was a 4 in a row purple there, but I'm going to want to have the green tile go off there to get... so let's just debuff old Mr. Rigard's skills. I didn't really like them. Small combo coming up here. So often just looking to see if I can knock a couple of tiles together just to sort of tip things over the edge. I hate Lose You. I so should have put her on my team. In fact, I might even go so far as to emblem her up, because she does. She definitely frustrates me when I'm doing raids, and generally that's the mark of a good hero. If it's somebody you really find annoying, is sort of a good sign. That's probably someone you want to use. Oh, for goodness sake! Can't believe that didn't kill Gormek then. It's not looking good, really. Alright, I got a couple of bits of healing coming up. Annoyingly, I don't think that this red gem is going to give me enough oomph to finish Gidaris off, but I really hoped then that the carry through and the blue tiles that hit him as well might have just taken him over the edge, and it didn't happen. This is going to be a close one, this one. I really wish that I had what's the name? Proteus ready to stop Liu Zhu from going off, because she's, as I say, I'm really beginning to dislike her at the moment. Still, never mind. I do actually I've got a Liu Zhu who's fully leveled. I prefer her on defense and offense, but I might have to put some emblems on her and actually start using her myself. I don't think she's got the power to turn this around now, but no, there we are. Whew! Carl. Well done, Carl. Presumably a bit of a sort of Dothraki warlord thing going on there, but not one of the more famous Dothrakis. Wilbur now. Wilbur. How am I going to counter you, eh? Well, I'm going to counter Wilbur with my own couple of anti-Wilbur things. Well, my own Kirill. Kirill is effectively I can use as an anti-Wilbur here. So if Wilbur goes off, with a bit of luck and a following wind, I can use my Kirill to undo his what do we call it? His attack, and turn it into something that's in my favour. That said, the board is turned hideous, so it may not work anyhow. But there we are. Just looking for an even half decent move. At least I can debuff their Wilbur's helping their side. Can't stop him helping mine, but it's not as bad as it could be, because the Spirit Link counts as a buff, which will actually boost my attack, which is kind of surreal. Little bit of a double-edged sword on what do we call it? Buff boosting his Wilbur, because he does one buff and one status ailment. Not going well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this one. Still not over yet. Fat Lady hasn't sung, so to speak, but could definitely do with Kirill actually managing to do something useful now. He's been sitting around not doing anything for far too long. Yeah, there we go. I think it's going to be too little too late, unfortunately, but not necessarily impossible that I could turn this one around still. It would be a lot easier if I had a lot more heroes alive, of course. That is one of the most common mistakes in the game, actually, is letting all your heroes get killed. Honestly, most levels are a lot easier if your heroes are all alive. I know that's kind of high-end advice here I'm offering. It is a math, but then this is a masterclass, it's not for the faint-hearted. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, that didn't go so well. So like I say, Wilbur, I had my strategy there. It didn't really come off at all. I may as well do this last move, because it's not like I'm going to kill anyone or lose any more than I've already lost. There we go. Darn. Wilbur is quite a good tank, in fairness. Maybe I would have been better off taking my own Wilbur and hoping for a bit of luck and countering him that way. I don't know. What's the name? Skittle Skull. Skittle Skull's a good tank. Nothing against Skittle Skull at all. For buff boosting, the only thing is his mana's a bit slow. He's more dangerous, I find, on the rush attacks. Chef Bold Tusk. I prefer regular Bold Tusk myself. Sonya. What do we call it? Braveheart Sonya. Dispel status ailments. I was just trying to say how she's different to regular Sonya, but yeah, I can see status ailment removing. Yeah, probably don't need 2 debuffers on this one, but might go with that. I mean, I could arguably swap. No, I'm just going to go with what I got, I think. Let's hope for a bit of luck. Well, there are 2 red tiles on the screen. Never a good sign. I'm guessing that when the game went wrong earlier on today, there will now be some kind of scheduled payout. So I can expect another free Dawa or something like that from an epic hero token. Something equally exciting. This will trigger a combo, which is nice. Boom! Come on, can we finish him off? No, not quite. It's not actually a bad board, I've got to say. It's the only thing that's really holding me back here is just that my team have all been weakened by skill skull. This will be a 5 in a row, so this will get a green gem, trigger a combo. Still suffering from the weakening effect, which is annoying. And that is what has then their side have got the buffs, and then that has led to my Proteus dying, which is very, very annoying because I really wanted him alive. Still, never mind. I can't be weakened by Skittle Skull anymore, thankfully, because he's on account of him being dead, which is always good. Like I say, heroes that are alive are much more. Really, you do want to try and keep your heroes alive. It does seem to make quite a difference when it comes to winning. Killing enemy heroes is good, but keeping your own alive definitely seems to help too. I hate you, damn you. So need to actually get around to leveling her up rather than just talking about leveling her up. Not leveling her up, embling her up. Make her actually useful. Boom! Yeah, there we go. Right, that's good. I would say the odds are now with me, probably. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Oh, I didn't actually expect that to kill Sonya. Not that killing is a bad thing in this particular occasion. I'm going to hope that the emblem boost and the damage down thing will... Ooh, that's tough. I thought I was going to get her then. I'm worried about her special attack going off. I don't think... Oh no, here we are, we've got her first. I was going to say, I don't think Lu Ju's got the power to knock out my whole team. Definitely something I had to consider. There we are, BT77, 1770. There we are, well, I'm pretty pleased with that so far. So that puts me 1,353rd, which is, yeah, I'm happy with that. I can't complain about 1,000. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Those ones are really interesting in the tournament. I haven't done regular raids for quite a while. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'll take that. 1,353. Top 1%, 2 losses, defense grade of D, but I've only been hit 3 times. We'll see how it goes. Moving on to day 4, I think it is. But there we are. Anyway, it just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. I hope there were some useful tips and hints and things in there. I think there were. It was an interesting one in terms of the general sort of way the boards played out and making the most of the boards, as well as the heroes to choose and everything else, and dealing with some of the more regularly encountered 4-stars. So it just remains for me to say, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and tell all your friends and enemies and neighbours and everyone else. This has been Farmer Ben, wishing you all the best and saying, may death come swiftly to your enemies. Take care. Oh, no, I don't want to buy anything. I'm free play. Goodbye.